Only supported one-to-one.
10 seconds. Cue it up. 5 seconds.
Nice.
4, 3, 2, 1. You're hot.
Welcome back to Sports Rap Live, everybody. It is Shout Out Sundays here at Junction Bar and Grill. Another great show tonight, packed with sports action. We talked NFL draft, we talked NBA playoffs, we talked Major League Baseball, we talked about my Sharks. What a great night tonight. And it would not be proper if I did not bring our next guest on. This is one of the hardest working men on the streets of Houston. Him and his team, Act Bad Productions, really put on such a great event Friday night, and it goes perfectly with this great magazine right here, Act Bad Magazine, which is on the streets of Houston, Texas right now. Absolutely, man. I'm so happy to be a part of this premiere issue. Daniel, how are you tonight, sir?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
I'm great, man. I'm great. I'm happy to have you here on the show. I'm happy to have this magazine in my hands. Andrew, wait till you see this thing.
Let's peruse this thing.
Oh, it's amazing. Now, you know, a lot of the magazines in this time and age, in 2012, are full of ads. They're full of garbage. They're full of nonsense. You really don't get any meat and potatoes, but with this magazine, this is a piece of art.
Hey, I want to start off the bat. This is made from quality material.
Absolutely.
Like, it's not made from that, like, flimsy, you know, kind of, like, you open this magazine, that's good cardstock off the front.
It really is. It really is. Starts off with Drew Brees on the first page right here.
Get that man paid.
And then Bun B. Tebowing. What can you say, right? Right? Well, Daniel, tell us a little bit about your inspiration behind the magazine and, you know what, how you basically got it from the idea to actually having it in print in your hands.
Basically, I've been a fan of music for a while, and you know, different sports and whatnot. And then coming here around actually Sports Rap Live, just got inspiration through there, through adding different categories like the skating part, the sneakers and stuff like that. Gathered a group around and got the idea going, and finally got it on paper. It took a while, about I want to say about 3.5 months to get it on paper, but we finally got it. Excited.
Well, now tell us about the magazine itself. What can people expect to see in between the pages of this beautiful piece?
In between the pages, we got a few categories. Our main one is hip hop, and then it deals with sneakers, skateboarding, b-boy, and then we have a little section for you know, beautiful women.
Yeah.
Thing.
Including Kimberly.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know, for this one, we have on the cover, it's Bun being yourself. Sports Rap Live.
Thank you very much. I'm very honored to be a part of it. Very honored.
Only 44 pages, but the next one we're going to increase it to about 80 pages coming out hopefully the day of the Sneaker Summit. So
awesome. So it's going to be a seasonal magazine over the first year.
Seasonal magazine. We got it in a few stores. You can find them next week. We'll post an event and stuff like that, so you can just check us out at actbadproductions.com. Bad with 2 Ds.
Yep. Now, it's great to look through the pages of this magazine because a lot of the people that have made it to this premiere issue are people we've seen here on Sports Rap Live. We have Lauren Luna, who, of course, you know, is a customized sneakerhead. She paints fine works of art on sneakers. And, of course, the MVP, most valuable player, Bun B, the Trill OG. It's a great article about him and about his life in sports, sounds, and sneakers. A great article about Sports Rap Live and the b-boy scene here in Houston. So we are really happy to have you a part of our team and a part of the city of Houston. And some of the pictures in here. The one thing, I was like a kid in a candy store on Friday night because the photography is amazing. Now, you shot some of that yourself.
I did.
Of course, Kalele, the Party King, shot some of that as well. But just the fine photos, the great articles. Now, you know, we joke a lot about Playboy magazine. We read it for the articles. This actually, I want to see for the pictures. So, very happy.
Shout out to Kalele. He did his work on there. I have a few pictures on there, and then...
well, I'm glad you shouted out because it is Shout Out Sundays. Why don't you shout out some of the guys on your team?
I want to shout out my entire team. First off, with all those that do graphics, the website, which is Dennis, Rigo, and then Nelson. Then my writers is Jenny, Miguel, Morgan and Carla, and then Elio, myself, and then everybody else helping me out throughout the streets.
Awesome. Now, we had a great time at the party Friday night. Yes, absolutely.
Shout out to all the ladies at that party.
Yeah,
Definitely.
no doubt.
Beautiful ladies at the party.
No doubt.
Kalele was even talking about it. He posted it up on Facebook.
Hey, Girls acting bad at the Act Bad party. Ain't nothing wrong with that, sir. Well, hey, we look for the future issues of this magazine and future success for you, sir.
Definitely.
Thank you
I
so
appreciate
much
it.
for
Thank
joining
you.
us here on Sports Rap Live, Daniel. That's Act Bad Magazine, ACTBADD, because 2 Ds are better than 1. Yes, pick up your copy here at Junction Bar and Grill. They're only $5, ladies and gentlemen. $5. Support the cause. If you don't have one yet, pick up a copy. Take it to your mom, take it to your grandma, or just keep it there for your collection.
Get an exclusive behind-the-scenes interview in the Sports Rap Live and the executive producer, Bun B.
Very true, very true. And now I think you're going to be featured in the next issue for the H-Town Sneaker Summit, so it's only fitting.
Who told you that?
Word on the street.
Wow.
Act bad, baby. Act bad. All right, well, let's continue with Shout Out Sundays. Luis, you got a couple shout-outs I know you want to get out tonight.
Yeah, I have a few shout-outs. First off, I want to give a big congratulations to the San Antonio Scorpions for getting their first ever home win last night.
Nice.
So congratulations to Michael Hitchcock and the San Antonio organization down there in Saytown. Another shout-out goes out to Corey Ash, stepping up, defending Bobby Boswell last night. He's no punk, stepped up to D-Row for that dirty elbow. Shout out for that. Another shout-out goes out to Four Corners, down to my brother out there partying for his 40th birthday. So I know they're out there listening. Happy birthday, KV, Jay Hernandez. Shout out to his car club, Desert Dreams, that does big charitable work. And another shout out for Jeff Cameron, 20 for 20. Went to go check it out. Great cause for leukemia. I'm very excited that I donated money as part of Sports Rap Live.
Awesome.
Made me feel good.
Awesome.
And the soccer talk hooligans over here, Ruben, Brenda, Xiomara, and Jeanette. So shout out to them.
And y'all are going to Vancouver
And we are
together.
going to Vancouver in a couple of months, so ready for that.
Very cool. All right.
Hey, going to Vancouver.
Hey. Yes, they are. All right. Shout-outs, Kadoma.
Is that a boat dynamo game? A boat?
Yeah. About?
Yeah.
It's a Dynamo game.
Wow.
Yes.
That's horrible.
Man, sorry, man. Well,
That's horrible.
That's horrible. Eh?
I want to shout out DJ Oakland for coming out here tonight. Of course, the Trilogy for letting me hang on to those LeBron 9
For about a week
playoff
now.
elites for about 3 weeks now.
Wait a minute.
Shout out to Connor Barwin out there jamming to some Steel Pulse at the International Festival, man.
Bulls on parade,
Shout out
baby.
to Soulja too. I saw them tear it down earlier in the day, man. Had a great time at iFest today.
Awesome.
And can't wait to watch the rest of these NBA playoffs, man.
Very true, very true. Andrew, Shout-Out Sunday, baby.
Shout out to Scott Solomon, the only college football player to be drafted within the city from Rice, defensive end. He got drafted. Shout out to him. You know, he got drafted by the Titans. U of H, you did not produce any. I'm sorry, but you know, hey.
Case Keenum
So he
signed with the
goes.
Texans.
Yeah, good luck to him. Also want to say shout out to Kadoma for paying up on a bet.
Are those your sneakers?
That's what he said.
Wow, that's huge.
So.
That's huge. All right, my shout out goes to Act Bad Magazine right here. Of course, you see the beautiful canvas that was on display at the release party with myself and the Trilogy, our executive producer, executive director.
Are you going to auction that off?
Bun
What
B.
are you going to do with that?
It's going to the Act Bad offices, and I'm
Okay,
very
cool.
happy to say that it'll be hanging there. You know what my wife said? Hopefully one day, 20 years from now, when you guys are one of the biggest magazines in the world, you'll re-release this issue as a retro at some point. We'll all look back and smile. And I just got to give a big shout out to you, Daniel. You worked your ass off to get this thing off the ground, to get it up and going, and to be a part of it it meant a lot to me. So I'm going to leave it at that. We've been acting bad for a long time, but now it has come to full fruition, and it was a beautiful thing, my friend. Gons, you got any shout-outs tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to make a quick one. Andrew Bynum, 10 blocks.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot of Dikembe fingers, man.
It is.
A lot of Dikembe fingers.
It really is. Triple-double on top of that.
Yeah, that and then the Kincaid High School for letting me do their prom, which made me feel old again.
I got another shout-out real quick. Shout out to Carla Weezy. She just checked in on Twitter. She's all the way out there in Cali. She said, I love you, boo.
Shout
She
out,
loves her some Daniel.
man. Shout out to DJ Gons for working hard all weekend, and
Absolutely. Absolutely.
and shout out to Trill Gladiator Truck Buck pulling up in the parking lot
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that's all right, man. The Gladiators will be here more. Bun B promised us earlier in the show. So you'll be seeing more of that. Well, hey, shout out to the big show on Sports Talk 790 is Matt, Adam, and Lance. Make sure you guys keep it locked for the drive to work tomorrow morning as they keep the Sports Talk on deck, as well as Cook and Kalu from 10 to 11 a.m. as they wrap up the draft with their own takes on what your Houston Texans did and some other teams in the NFL. Only on Sports Talk 790, just like we do each and every Thursday night and Sunday night, right here on Sports Rap Live. We'll see you guys and gals on Thursday for a brand new SRL wrap-up show. Until then, what do they say?
That's
That's
a
a
wrap.
wrap.
That's a wrap.